Welcome to Game Devs Play Games, where we play games and talk game design. Today, we are playing GNOG.
GNOG.
GNOG? Not Nog?
I like to
Not
think
with the
it's
silent
GNOG
G?
because GNOG is a weird game, so it should be pronounced with the weird name.
Fair enough. This is made by Co-op Mode and published, I guess, by Double Fine.
Yeah,
which
we
neither
found
of us
that out.
knew until it showed up on the screen. So that's exciting.
Which I've been following this game for a little while. You described it perfectly earlier while we were chatting about this. It's
I've
like
only
a
seen the video. I've never played this for
discover the
record.
puzzle game.
Yeah, find the puzzle.
Yeah, find the puzzle. So it's a puzzle game, right? But like, it's a puzzle game without telling you the rules of what the puzzles are. So it leads to like, maybe confusing, right? But I think it leads to a lot of exploration through just poking and prodding. I think it's fun. I think it's super cool.
Whoa.
I remember seeing this game a year or two ago at Bit Bash, and I watched a bunch of people play it, and none of them could get through like the first level or two. They're like, "Can you even beat this game? Is this just like a poke everything game kind of game? Like, it's fun, but I don't get it." And I was like, "I think you could beat it." And I probably stayed on that station for way too long until I beat the level. But I was like, "I've proved it. All these people are wrong."
Oh,
This is intense, man.
This is a trip. That's a good intro.
It's kind of beautiful. That was kind of the tutorial in a sense.
Yeah.
It was like, poke these buttons. Hey, look, now you can progress. So right off the bat, it's like, this is how you play the game. Just poke things. So are these different levels, you think? Or do you think these are like settings?
Well,
But what about Friggy? Froggy? Froggy. Froggy. It looks like a lunch. Yeah, I was saying that too.
Alright, gotta open up the lunchy box. Jump on in.
Oh, this is actually the one I played at Bit Bash.
Alright, cool. So
This is beatable, Nathan.
I don't know, man. This might just be like a click things kind of game. Right.
Which, to be fair, in the realm of indie games, those are a thing that exist.
Oh, that is fair.
So it's not unfair to like jump to that conclusion, but I feel like that underappreciates what GNOG is. Okay, so we get...
Okay.
What happens if you push his teeth? Oh, nothing.
Unless there's
You
like
can rotate his head, by the way. Yeah. So, yeah, do that thing. So we got flashy fishes in a nighttime sky. We've got our frog guy thinking about eating a butterfly.
All right.
We've got a lot of
butterflies
moths and butterflies, maybe.
And
he goes to eat 'em? And they're all like, no.
This guy's all like, yeah. And then he's all like, all right. Okay.
So that's what we got to do. That's the objective.
All right. So first thing first, gotta make the fish glow. I guess.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it is kind of like do these things in this order kind of way.
All right.
Can we poke things in the environment?
Question.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I can't.
Oh. Can we do anything on the sides? Is that a button? Like on the side of his jaw?
So it might be, but the moment I start to rotate, I cannot click anymore.
Okay.
My cursor disappears.
Oh, that's totally a button.
This is jaw.
Can you
Looks like where's jaw?
Look up. There's no way to get up there. So I wonder if we just do something with that butterfly first.
Wait. Felt like I made another noise.
So it makes a higher... I think it just rotates the audio. What happens if you just like spam it? Just like slam on that butterfly. Nothing. Maybe poke the robot in the eye? I mean, don't let me tell you everything. You're the player.
Oh, I am.
I'm just offering non-helpful hints. or tips.
Like the devil's advocate, like just, all right. Oh, I can click on things here.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is lit up now. Now they're in love. Fishies are in love.
Can you poke can you poke that cave in the back, maybe? Okay, cool. Oh. Ah, but it doesn't really do anything.
All right.
So I wonder if maybe if we activate all of these, it will change something in the front. So maybe go to each panel. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's lighting up these little blips.
Boom. Completed that.
I think it's, yeah,
Boom.
so in
Now
each
you
spot
are
there's like a darkened thing. Oh, we changed the story. Whoa, he has the robot's face on his wings.
That is so weird. Yeah.
Happy little guy, and
Maybe you. Nice. Whoa. Oh, hi.
So I think that was the spot that everyone got confused when I saw this at BitBash, the BitBash, by the way, is just like an indie game festival that happens in Chicago. But it's not obvious at first that you need to poke things in that little story panel. And I think it makes sense why it's not intuitive, right? Mm-hmm. Because it looks like something you would look at rather than interact with. It doesn't have buttons or knobs and things that you would push and pull like most of the rest of what we saw in the front. But that said, I like that it kind of teaches us that everything, no matter what it may appear as, could be interactable. And it helps justify having the little story panel in the back, right? Because by itself, you'd see it and you're like, oh, what a cute story, but what's the point?
There's a, I don't know, it kind of, it goes beyond the typical foundation, like what makes, I guess, good game design and what makes your level what it is. It's kind of, it forces the player to think outside the box, literally. And maybe that's like their whole thing, right? Maybe like that's the whole point of the game, is literally thinking outside the box.
Which is super appropriate, yeah, right?
All right, you clearly want to eat this guy.
Maybe it's
and he's right there for you, but I don't know how to get him.
So maybe you have to like hold it open somehow?
Yeah, well, you can hold it, but you can't move it once that happens.
Oh.
So maybe I need another light bulb.
Can you take out that light bulb on the right side and move it? Oh, it wasn't in all the way.
All right, so you can be attracted to the.
Nope. So my guess is there's another light bulb in here.
Gotta find. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, I must have only tapped it before. Wow.
Way to
bam.
Go, Nathan.
Oh, and a different butterfly. Here you go, baby. It's all yours. Yes. All right.
Son of a bitch, just turning out our lights.
Dick.
Right?
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna get it.
Aw. Get off my head.
Then he misses it. Yeah, I already opened this. Oh, now I can open it. Whoa.
It's like, thank you for saving me. I am the all-powerful moth.
Yep.
Ew, poke his words.
Yeah.
So do you think these are all like robot heads? I mean, they're all like Cyclops things, right? Maybe they're not all Cyclops.
I don't know. Yeah, like they all. This one is a giant frog head, but we've seen like in pictures stuff like that. It'd be like boombox heads and other like other just heads made out of weird things. Yeah, the real button is revealed.
I'ma push it. You did it.
Dude is tripping.
I mean, We all thought that, but we all needed you to say that. I think that's it, though, for this puzzle.
Oh, yep, there we go. Kapowza.
Yes. You got the
Froggy complete. And
oh, those are locked. I see.
Oh, they're like in little packages. Oh, I got 2. I can play purple.
Oh man, I'm way into purple. That's kind of a fun way of being like, look at all the levels there are. Also, they're locked.
Yeah.
You haven't opened your package yet.
So, I don't know, let's talk about that for a second. What?
I think the question is like, so it's a puzzle game, right? Like puzzle mechanics. I think the first question is it successful as a puzzle challenge?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, obviously, this is only the first level we've completed, but it seems hard to believe that it wouldn't be solvable. You know, like some puzzle games, just like you just hit a wall and you're just like, I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this game's ever going to experience that. Like, I think as long as you keep tapping at things, you're going to find the solution eventually.
It's not so intellectual. It's more perception based.
Yeah.
Which are very similar in a lot of regards, but I kind of like that, right? Because I feel like the most games that we see that are geared for like utilizing player perception are like I Spy games or like Find 'em All games. And while those are fun, they don't often have very deep game mechanics. And not to say that GNOG is like super deep, but I like that it takes that concept of making a perception-based challenge and it makes it really interesting. It makes it a puzzle rather than I'm just looking for things.
Absolutely. You know what this reminds me a lot of in a weird way? Reminds me of Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never played that one, but...
Oh, it was a fantastic game. So basically, Toad's Treasure Tracker kind of, it reminds me of the same that, like, everything that you needed to see was all in one screen. And it was about rotating the screen around to find, to explore. And that's kind of what this game reminds me of in some way, in that I'm literally exploring by, like, just seeing what does what.
And everything's on screen. It's just a matter of like maybe opening new corridors or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all theoretically there.
Yeah. I feel like that's an interesting comparison. I think mechanically speaking, it's an incredibly different game, but from a general like level design kind of conceptual base, it's not altogether so different. The end goals are obviously entirely different, but I don't know. I agree. I think it operates under a similar philosophy.
Yeah, as I said, it was a weird comparison, but I don't know. Maybe. Ooh,
it's like a little crab guy.
I can move him up and down.
I think my favorite part about the art is their teeth. Just every single robot. They all have like what would be dopey teeth, but I think it's just adorable instead. Oh, we have a little Seaman guy over there. Can you flip it around?
Where? What's up, baby? How's it going? Oh, he's looking for treasure.
He's a little Cyclops dude. He only has one eye. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Good job, you poked all the things. Now you opened it up.
And you gotta poke and move things, not just poking.
Is it weird that these robot heads or little floating head guys, like, I feel like they'd make really good lunch boxes. I mean, maybe that's the idea.
Yeah, if we ever find a thing that actually, whoa. No.
Like if I could take a GNOG head lunchbox to work with me, 100%, I would absolutely buy that and do that.
That would be pretty cool.
Right.
So another thing that I've realized is everything that is interactable reacts when you hover over it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I kind of guessed that you were like maybe just poking the button a lot. So I guess why do you think that's important, or why do you think they made that choice? You're looking out of his face.
I think it's ooh.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I think it's I don't know. I feel like it's there to prevent the inevitable like just clicking a million times to find a thing. One of the things that always frustrated me like old RPGs was like when you just like I mean you're clearly looking for treasure. And
that lever's flashing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine now.
Dang, girl.
All right. So what's going on with this? But yeah, in old RPGs, when you just like walk around, just like hold like.
Oh yeah.
Just pressing X over and over again.
Because literally anything could hold an item or something trivial. Yeah, I agree. I think the other nice thing about it is it's accomplishing what a lot of games have done with like, what do they call it? It's like an aura, or like a glow that appears.
It has a lock. I've got to find the lock.
Oh.
Maybe. All right.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so number 3 is straight down.
Oh, wait.
There you go. Yeah, so that's...
Come on. There we go.
Okay,
so number
2 is like
to the
7 or 8 o'clock. 7:30.
Come on. Oh, this thing is weird. All right, there we go.
There you go.
Bam. All right, next.
Okay, so that's 9 o'clock is number 4. This is amazing, Nathan.
I love this.
And 3 is 6 o'clock.
I think it's because it's ultimately just... Yeah. It's ultimately just... It uses your imagination. It's putting it in a strange world where you don't understand the rules.
No, actually, I like that. I think you're kind of spot on with that.
How?
There's a lot of imagination in this game, both in like the creative, like probably from the developers that made it, right? Like they're probably just playing around with fun little things. But like this game is a perfect example of what play looks like.
Yeah, right.
Like, we don't see a lot of games these days that are just about like play, like straight up play, like the truest sense of it. Which I think is cool. What? Oh, you can pick that thing up too. I guess, do you think that the element of like exploration in these puzzles is what facilitates the feeling of play?
Absolutely. I mean,
it's definitely lack of knowledge because we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's not just exploring the world, but exploring the mechanics of the games themselves. I don't know what the rules are. It's finding out what the rules are. Once I found out the rules, that like the puzzle's solved. Then that's why I described it as like a solve the puzzle kind of game.
It weirdly enough, to me it reads similar to how like, you know, when you discover like a game with fun physics or like wacky physics. Like we see this when Ragdoll first became a thing in games. And you just kind of would dick around to see what kind of weird things you could do with it. Like that's very much play, just like straight up. This game facilitates play in a similar manner, but it feels polished, and it feels
very polished.
Focused. Like I don't feel like we're playing aimlessly and just like trying to break the game or do weird things. It feels like we're playing to meet an end goal.
And at the end of it, like once you've solved the puzzle, it all like made sense. Like before that, you're like, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. And then once you like actually figure it out, you're like, oh, of course I had to put the butterfly on his face. Duh. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Do you think that this hurts the sense of like replayability of the game? Or do you think the game like this even needs that?
I don't think this game is about replayability.
It's more about the experience.
Yeah, I think in most puzzle games, it's the same thing. It's the same story. It's once you have, once you have your game, it's not there for replayability. It's you solve it and now you're done with the game.
Yeah, I would agree. And that's one of those things that I feel like a lot of developers, especially AAA devs, not to like poop on them, but I think a lot of the times it's such a huge selling point that a lot of AAA studios have to have replayability in their games because otherwise they can't justify
the high price that they're putting into it.
Exactly. But I think there's something special about building a game that doesn't require replaying it. I think building a really strong independent experience can be really valuable. I've played a good amount of like super artsy like art house games that have been built on that premise. Oh, you can fill it with water. What?
I can pump the water out.
That pumps the water out. Maybe it was the other guy that let water in? What is that?
Oh no, I was able to click on the other side too.
Weird.
This is as low down as I can go.
It sees you. Oh yeah, we still... Oh, that's what you want to do. You want to fill it up with just enough water to where you can get that life...
Oh, just the hanging there. Okay.
Yeah, so...
The question is, what was filling it up with water?
Go on the other side.
That released it.
And do... Yeah, that. Maybe... Spin?
Worth a try.
What happens if you spin the
I can't wait. It's like reacting by moving?
I mean, if you look that on the upper left, it's got that little water icon now. So maybe there's a How
do I stop it? Stop. No. Okay,
You
wait.
didn't stop it.
I didn't stop it. Okay, wait. So now...
Well, now you want to...
Okay, I gotta stop it from overfilling now.
Yeah, so hit it.
I think I just did. Wait.
I don't think you did. I think it's still filling up with water. Oh, maybe not.
Boom.
Hey!
I got your nose.
Got your nose.
Now rotate.
Show me them teeth.
Creepy. Yeah. Reward you with a little artsy dance.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to talk to me. It's like, you have solved me.
Now check out these sweet moves.
Look at these fish. All right.
Nice.
So how are we doing on the episode?
We're done.
All right, cool.
That's it. That's the episode.
All right, well, we're coming back for more. I'm not done with this.
Yes. Yes, I was hoping you'd say that.
No, I knew I was going to like the game when I first saw it. I was like, this looks freaking brilliant.
It has such a charming aesthetic, and then it has such charming game mechanics that it's like... I feel like this is right up your and my alley.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see it not being a game for everyone, but...
I mean, it is pretty indie, all things considered, but
yes.
like in the best of ways.
Like, I was looking at this, like, is this triangle square X? I was like, is there like a thing? Like, or is that just a design, you know? Because, I mean, like, not everybody's using a PlayStation controller, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, this is exclusively on PS4 right now.
Oh, is it?
Or maybe it's on iOS also, which actually makes a lot of sense. That it'd be on touchscreen devices.
Square, triangle, circle.
It's all about swiping and poking, man. So you can play this in your phone. I don't know how much they're selling it for. This is only $15 though on the PSN.
I can see this being really
PlayStation
fun on your
Network.
phone.
Yeah,
It's
right?
like something just to like dick around with while you're waiting for the train to come or something, or on the train.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Question of the day, what are they doing to facilitate the feeling of play in this game? We kind of discussed our thoughts, but maybe there's more to it than that. Thanks for watching, everyone.
See you around.